I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross?
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not here.
You're just a little man. I will crush.
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Today, you die.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. I don't just win, I do it in style.
He's picked us off one by one.
I have him!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? The bad guys are upping their game. Heavy artillery you see in the combat zone. I can't let it hit the streets. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces.
I just called the V.
I learned a valuable lesson today.
What's that? What happened?
Stay fresh. Keep up. There's gonna be a test. The only way to make sure those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp. That means I'm halfway there. Et voila!
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do. You are just a little man. I will crush you. What is that?
Do you hear?
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? This is why they call me amazing.
There's someone here.
It's not too late to surrender. Or just start crying.
I will make you.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys that make him welcome right now.
You should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. He's not so tough now that he's been caught. He's begging for his life.
Say what you want. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Till you disappoint women often.
Weapons hit the streets, it'll be a disaster. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. My luck, now I'll get busted for smoking in public. And boom goes the dynamite. What is that?
At least die like a man. Listen.
Can't leave now. People are in trouble.
There! Get him!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. I'm getting too far away from the action.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
Any more victories like that and I'll need a hospital. The police would destroy these weapons. We can't take the chance of someone else finding them first.
The killer. It must be. He's cutting us down like wheat.
David swears they still have him. It could be the task force.
Or he's got to the deed's throat.
Shut your mouth before I shot it for you.
Let's go see for ourselves.
That's it, genius. Lead me right to the guy.
It is different fighting man to man, huh? What good is climbing walls now?
Ooh, so close and so far. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting. And...
Now you must fight.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Please, I
keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone! Tell us who you're working with! Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please. Please, nobody.
That guy's gonna kill her?
I have him!
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. This is why they call me amazing.
You are all flesh and...
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
Now, Bills, you were stronger.
Now, if you have to go to the bathroom, just hold it. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman, who saw all those people die.
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be. Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it. I'm gonna cut you open and see what makes you work.
Did you just expect me to stand there?
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
This is... Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.
Spider-Man, Whitney here. I just did an interview with the task force, and they're blaming the rising crime rate on you. Watch out.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories.
Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Appreciate you being here. They won't tell us what we're got. Said it's dangerous. The bad guys want it.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
Hey, Spidey! This look as suspicious to you as it does to me?
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool. Just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Hey, you're just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Bam! There he is!
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew. Better up there than down here. Huh. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
That would be the perfect spot for an ambush. The engine and get out. Last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out. I don't think about Spider-Man much. I got real problems.
These guys aren't messing around. Don't feel bad. You're not... Car bombs. They go off here. Give them this. They're persistent. Just in time. Close there.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Game Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Game Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos.
Yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah,
When you put forth this week in effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me. This is why they call me amazing.
Hey, Bald, hey, you.
Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
Impressive. Have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Oh, is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Now, on to you. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one. You're working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you fellas. Oh, a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me before.
I want to do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
I see him.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Why can't they all...
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine. Impressed yet?
That's not fun. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
You could have prevented this. Have I mentioned I like to watch?
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I don't like this any more than you do. Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
You're so cute when you're confused. I hate it when we fight. I like watching you come into...
That was harder than... I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good. Saw that coming a mile away. Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life, safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist.
It's Spider-Man. Should I be relieved or afraid?
Harry probably knows more about Fisk. I can't go see Harry like this.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... After losing my dad and Uncle Ben, I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure. But it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Just what I want. Sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii. Those people won't be able to breathe for long. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Keep calling out! Ah! So much for fires being romantic!
Very nicely done.
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. That's some serious heat. Gotta find the people quick.
Thank you! I couldn't have lasted much longer!
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. It'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait. Just a few more seconds! With my luck... Help! Get down and cover your mouth! I'm on my way!
You gotta stand
Every second counts.
Help me out! I've never seen anything so heroic!
If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt or even kill. With my luck, now I'll get busted for smoking in public. Mighty doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast. Anyone trapped in there doesn't have much time.
Much obliged, Spider-Man.
The grateful survivors say no one but Spider-Man could have possibly reached them in time.
Now that guy, he's got guts.
Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. Put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know it's safe.
I can't trust anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry is really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? Yes, that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty, but maybe I can still find some answers. Craven's gone, but he left in a hurry. I bet there's evidence here if I look hard enough. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. Good. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sought fear and mistrust. But he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. Always one step behind.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. You learn much. You flail around like a drunken sailor. You grasp at shadows.
As angry as you do, I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. He's in the trees. Find him before he springs a trap.
You've been a poor sport.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but...
Yes, you fight ghosts! Come get me, boy! Right here!
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
I can smell your fear.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face. Can't let them ambush me from the trees.
You've been a poor sport. I will not for your own senses betray you. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking back. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched.
I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes.
I'll spread the word.
The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Task?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
Got the spider!
This is why they call me amazing.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green. And if you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you need to know.
What's that?
Someone there.
This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
Just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Best part of my job? Beating down punks like you.
This once, I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing. Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Perfectly.
That armor's too big an advantage. to equalize things with ionic webbing. Could be worse. I could be mucus man. Please, no applause. Okay, just a little. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Ratbag, assault on police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list?
House, am I right? Man, I was in the...
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. I might just have a future at this. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
I'm going tougher than you.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young. You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay you.
Target acquired!
Man, this armor's sweet. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day. That guy's got issues, man.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of time thing?
He'll be dead before you know it!
This must be frustrating for you. It's kind of awesome for me. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. They'll make wonderful new footage.
Saw that coming a mile away.
I see him! Got the spider!
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Police brutality?
Ionic webbing? Dude.
Show me what you got!
Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect!
Where'd you learn to fight? From a book?
I suppose when you live such a sad, little feisty, here to cling to small big more for this city than you could ever dream of!
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one.
That mask don't scare me.
Robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off. No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me.
Fancy tricks, time to fight like...
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Why can't they all be like that? Oh, yeah! What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. So bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
Who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean, but... You're so fat when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
This is what happens when a boy faces... I've had enough of you!
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No?
sample of you!
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of him, tell me what you did. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry, that was corny. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Tough room.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return. You should feel lucky you're on the other side.
Almost.
That won't help you. I've got more than enough power to burn you to ash.
that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! Just like a bug, you head for the light even when you know you'll kill him. This is your last chance. Leave now.
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
You should have run away while you could. Now you'll die. Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed. I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. First I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much.
You're just like the rest!
No, really. infected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did, and all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the devil!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you? Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together.
Not again! You won't betray me!
Time for my web shooters to stop working. Listen, I know we're fighting, but could you recharge my phone?
It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.